Hey reread bookers, I've got yet another awesome book review for you guys. It is the Vladimir Tach Chronicles by Heather Brewer. I started reading them, I'm not finished, but um, I read the first one called 8th Grade Bites, and, I'm gonna finish them and let you guys know what I thought of the whole Chronicles. But the first one I loved. It is about a teenage boy who is half human, half vampire. He is an orphan. He lives with his mom's best friend, Nellie, who is a nurse, and she takes care of him. Um, Vlad's dad was a vampire, and he fell in love with Vlad's mom, so they got married, and it is forbidden for human and vampire love to exist, so Vlad's dad gives up the vampire world and starts to live with Vlad's mom, and they're in hiding, and, they have a child and whatnot, so, and then this one day out of nowhere, randomly, Vlad, when he's a little kid, he finds out that he's an orphan. His parents were killed. Well, not you don't know if they're killed. They died in a house fire. So ever since he started living with his mom's best friend Nellie, and Nellie is the only human that Henry is Vlad's best friend. Henry and Nellie are the only humans that know that Vlad is a vampire. Vlad's still like in training of becoming a vampire. He doesn't know how to control everything yet. He knows he can sort of hover. He has his sharp teeth, but he doesn't know when to control himself or how to do like all the vampire things. Um, and then like on one hand he's trying to figure out how to be a vampire, on the other he's trying to figure out how to be a normal teenage boy. The whole girl crushes in school and bullies, and he's like this little emo kid that nobody likes. And Henry's very popular. He's a ladies' man. You know, so they're complete opposites, and Henry's always, so Vlad's sort of in Henry's shadow at school, but even so, they're best friends. Um, so in this book, Vlad finds out in the beginning of the book that his English teacher is missing, and he's very suspicious about this. So he decides to, snoop around and see what's up. And, meanwhile, his substitute teacher that they get, or the English teacher, he seems to know a lot about Vlad, and he sort of indicates that he knows that Vlad is a vampire, but he doesn't say anything about it. He just sort of keeps dropping these hints and clues, and you sort of think he's a bad guy. And while all this is happening, with him trying to take care of his life and Uncle, and I sort of gave away a keyword. Hope you guys weren't listening. About this teacher, um, like he finds out that there's a vampire slayer in town trying to track down Vlad. So this is set up as a story. All this, they've got like two mysteries going on at once, and you also find out that there's a legend in the vampire world that says that that there will be a vampire that is born, not created, and he's supposed to be very evil and corrupt. So they think that Vlad is that vampire because he was born as a vampire. He wasn't created. So it's just so like there's a lot of hate from the vampire world. He doesn't even know it's a vampire world. He was very protected by his father, and he doesn't know anything about it. So that's basically set up the story. Now the actual characters themselves, they're not very deep. The dialogues are sort of childish, and there's a lot of hate on this book because everyone's like, Heather Brewer made this book too childish. It's really cliche. But I really liked it. It's a breath of fresh air. It's not very detailed. It's just enough so you can keep your interest. I don't know. Like I really liked it, and I really recommend this book. And I think you guys should check it out. Bye.